What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today, we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to be saving my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
I want
Hi.
to see any more broken home. Hello,
Hi. Can you hear me better now?
I can. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
So your name is Dakota?
Yes.
Are you north or are you south? Which one are you?
That's good. That's funny. I've never heard that joke before, but
Of course you
I would
haven't.
say
So
I would
how many
say
kids do you have?
I have two.
Were you married?
I was.
Okay. And how long are you divorced?
I am.
How long you been divorced?
4 years.
Okay. So what's your question?
My question was I just wondered if it would just be better for me just to simply wait until my daughters were older to date
Well,
and just to explore because I have dated. And interestingly enough, the 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 men that I've met, they're usually older, they're stable, they have, some of them have lived at least 2 lives, and that's fine because I'm 40, so that's to be
you're
expected.
how old?
I'm 40.
How old is your youngest daughter?
9.
How old is your oldest daughter?
12.
See, here's the issue with
Yeah. So what I was gonna are you done
Well, I
talking?
mean, if you met a guy that you were fond of and he was fond of you, where's their father?
Oh, he's in their life.
But would he want some? Would you or him be all right with a man in the house of 2 teenage girls in development?
I haven't had a conversation with him about that
Your
specific.
ex-husband?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him specifically about that because I haven't
But what do you think
gotten.
he would say?
I don't know, actually, to be honest. I
Okay.
don't know. He has somewhat of a passive personality.
Right. Is he very protective of his daughters?
No. Well, you know what? I don't know yet because I haven't really had a situation where where he had to be.
Well,
They're still very
are you guys
young.
co-parenting successfully?
Yeah.
How often do you interact with him?
Um, a couple of times a week. That's how often he gets them.
When's the last time you guys actually, you know?
Probably back in I don't know, 2013, years ago.
That's the last time you had him.
These
The
nuts.
last time I've slept with him, yes.
That's the last time you got these. Really, 2013.
2013, 14.
7 years ago is the last time you scratched that itch.
Probably more like 6. I would say 2014 because that was the end. So.
Okay. So, and who have you been seeing since then?
I've just dated, but I think I've been
Okay, ma'am, you're 40. 6 years ago was 34. Woman sexual prime is 35. Come on now.
What's your question again?
Who are you hooking up with?
Who?
Because if it wasn't your ex-husband, that's okay. But you haven't had any long-term relationships.
No.
You've been in your sexual prime. Look, I've had my fair share of experience, and come on, sis. That's all I'm trying to understand is. What I'm trying to understand is how close you guys are, and how realistic you're willing to be. If you're saying you haven't hooked up with him for 6 years, okay. But you say you see him every couple of weeks.
I see him every few days. That's how often he gets
Every
his
few days. Does he have a wife or a girlfriend?
No.
All right. So, it is. Are you guys still attracted to one another?
I am not attracted to him.
Has he changed physically?
As in how he looks.
Yes.
I mean, he's cut his hair and
Okay.
everything,
Okay. So we
but
keep on moving. We keep on moving. And the net of it is this. A man that involved with his daughters has a comfortable relationship with his ex-wife. And he knows that you have not had a history of being out there on the wild side with
well,
me.
he knows I date. But
Date
I mean,
date
I
is
don't.
one thing, but nobody staying over.
Oh, no. I have daughters here. Absolutely
That's
not. No.
what I'm getting. That's what I'm saying. Your ex-husband knows that you aren't gonna have men in the house with his daughters.
No, absolutely not.
But that would change. And that question is, how would he react if he felt like that was going to start happening?
He might actually feel some kind of way about
Of
that.
course he would.
You are right.
So this is why I often say to women, why did you guys get divorced?
Over money. He doesn't keep a job. So it became very difficult financially. I'm talking foreclosure, bankruptcy, all that type of stuff, you name it. So it was just
Oh,
difficult.
okay. Okay. So he doesn't keep a job. All right. But he's active in his daughter's life, even post divorce.
Yes.
So are you living at your means now?
I'm sorry, say that
Are you
question
living
again.
at your means now?
At my means, as in if I can afford my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been foreclosed or anything like that post divorce?
No.
Then do you make room for the possibility that maybe you guys are living outside of your means? Because the picture you've painted is of a man who, after divorce, is around every couple of days. That is a hell of a consistent man after a divorce of how many years? 4?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right. And he's over there 3 times a week. 52 weeks out of a year, he's over there almost as much, more than a lot of. Come on, man. You divorced him over money. That's a petty thing to divorce over.
Well, he doesn't work.
Oh,
Am I
okay.
supposed to take
Okay.
care of
Okay.
him and his children?
So you're basically saying the measure of your man is money.
The measure of my man is, can he provide for his family?
Well, okay. Now, when you got married, did you tell him you expected him to pay all the bills? Did y'all have that conversation?
I never told him I expected him to pay.
Oh, okay.
I
But
didn't tell him
but
that.
but he's a good father. Yes or no?
He's a good father. Yes, he
Okay,
does
well,
what
okay.
he
So
with his
I gotta
children.
ask you, Miss Dakota, what's more important for your daughters?
You mean
What's
their
more important
relationship,
for your daughters? A paycheck or a good father?
them having a roof over their head?
Oh no, you got the roof covered.
Oh, so I'm supposed to take care of the children and a grown man.
Oh well, see
Okay.
that. See.
Okay.
Here's the thing. See,
Okay.
okay, no, don't get an
That's
attitude
fair.
with me. Well, what I'm saying is you're doing it already, and you ain't got no man.
Well, I'm not taking care of a man. I take
And
care of
you gotta
the
no.
children.
See those vows you took didn't say you can leave because of money issues. See, we got too many of our sisters that treat black men as though, if you ain't paying all the bills. That's why I start putting that question out there, letting black men know. You better understand that black women will never come out and say it, but they expect you to pay everything. And if you don't, they'll leave you. Doesn't matter how good of a man you are, how good of a father you are, they will leave. Now, the funny thing is, you basically painting the picture of a man who has damn good character, but you throw him away because he ain't paying no bills. But the funny thing is, are you working any less hard than you would be if he was there?
Am I working
Are
any
you
less
working
hard?
any? Yeah. If he was there, would you still have to do what you're doing? You still have to go to work.
Yes.
All right.
I,
So him
still
not
have,
being there is not a net gain for you. It's a
okay.
loss. You don't have a man in the house or any help.
Okay.
Uh, you're a grown woman, right? I mean, let's be honest.
I
You
am.
still are working, paying, but you are saying it like I'm supposed to take care of a grown man. Well, would you rather? So a man is nothing but a check. He's
It's
supposed to
not
pay the
about,
bills, ma'am. It sounds like it or not. I get what you want, but what you got is what you got. You married the man. You got kids. He's a good father, but you prioritize money, so you divorced him over money. And here's the net. Why is all this coming to? Why is it going to come to bear? When you talk about dating and people start getting into your history with your ex, and this comes out, when this comes out, the guys who are worth a damn, they're gonna be like, oh, no, 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 no. They're gonna be like, nah, this woman left her husband because of money. So that's cool. Did you gain any weight in the marriage? So,
no.
and that's the thing. And as long as you're cool with being judged that way, because let's say if you were to go off and get married or find somebody, he could. I hope you're all right with being left the same way because of a younger woman gaining weight or whatever. But you haven't said the man's a bad man. But I get it. I'm not telling you to take care of a grown man, but I'm telling you right now, you don't sound like you're doing nothing else. It sounds like you were better off married. Something in your ego wouldn't allow you to take care of no grown man. I feel you.
Mm,
I hear
okay.
you. But
Yeah.
but I gotta ask you, Dakota, were your daughters happier with daddy in the house?
They're always happy. I mean,
No, ma'am.
there,
That is a
there hasn't been a change.
disingenuous answer. See, we were doing good until you did that.
What did I do?
I asked you a direct question. Were your daughters happier with daddy in the house?
Yes.
And you would not give that man credit. You deflected. See, that's so petty. That wasn't about your daughters. That was all about you.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Um, so do you think that in a marriage, so you know how you were getting ready to ask me if I gained weight or, whatever other questions you were going to ask me. Um, I'm just trying to get my words right. So I guess because there's a part of me that does feel like, okay, because when it comes to a woman, a wife, if she gets to changing and she gains weight, or if there's not enough sex and things after the children, if anything in her mood changes after she becomes a mother, if she changes in any way for the worse, and then he makes a choice to step out or leave or not do anything, I mean, is that okay? Because sometimes I feel like if a man changes and he's not on top of his responsibility, I feel like, particularly as a Black woman, that we're supposed to just normalize the dysfunction and just kind of go with it, even if you're in jeopardy of losing your home, or
Is this a question?
I mean,
No, see what I allowed you to do, ma'am, is I allowed you to talk it all out, and you're starting to have a moral conflict with your own argument.
you think so?
Oh yeah. I'm good at what I
Okay.
do.
Okay.
I'm good at what I do. I let you get it all out because what you're having to say. Well, see, what you couldn't say is none of that happened. You're giving me a hypothetical, and I'm going to ask.
Well,
No, I'll let you.
I didn't
Oh
tell
no,
you that
ma'am.
was.
I'll let you speak for 2 minutes uninterrupted.
Oh, okay.
None of that happened in your relationship. So
Okay.
hypotheticals don't matter to your individual situation. Let's just put it on the wood.
Okay.
Your ego cannot handle a man who's not paying the bills. That's it. So for
I never
that, you broke
say
your.
all.
No, I'm still going. That's it. It's not about character. It's not about family. It's not about the children's happiness. It's about your ego not being able to accept the fact that this man is under earning. That's it. It's not as though you said this man was a lazy, good for nothing, shiftless dude sitting here playing Madden all day. He's an active, good father. There are women. Come back and look at the chat room and see what women are saying. I'm not looking, but I can pretty well guess what the women who watch this platform are saying. Oh my God, sis. Basically, you have put money, and I'm going to say this: you ain't rich. It's a very petty thing you divorce for, and see that's what this whole COVID pandemic thing has kind of helped Black people realize that all this shit that so many of our sisters have, people have valued, can be taken like that, and all you got is family. All you got is each other. And what you're looking at is a man that you divorced over money who's still doing what he should be doing. See, if he would have, you divorced him over money and he just said, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything, then you'd have had a case. I divorced him over money and he ain't done nothing for his daughters. Now, no, he's still over here two, three times a week. He's active as ever.
When you say active, can you define active?
I'm defining what you said.
No, what do you think active means?
Active is you have sole physical custody, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he has every other weekend. That's what he has. So being over there every other day is outside of his custody arrangement. It's helping you. He only gets every other weekend. But he is extremely active according to the law. You are getting, if you need to do anything, all you gotta do is pick up a phone and say, "Hey, dude, come over here," and he's there like that because he's still in his daughter's lives. Ma'am, this was I would tell you this: good luck trying to date any man with any character and telling this story. It doesn't sound really good, man. You divorced him over petty money reasons.
You think it's petty?
Yes, I do, because, ma'am, your ass is still getting up having to work. All you don't have is a man.
Okay. Well, I would like a man who works. So.
Well, good. What would your daughters like?
Okay.
What would your daughters like?
They would like a father.
No, they would like they would like, no, don't get, that's bullshit. See, now you want to go there. That's little. They want their father.
Exactly.
They want their father. And they would like their mother not to have divorced their father over petty freaking reasons.
But here's the thing, though. Do you think that as they get older, that they're
going to no, what I think is going to happen is they get older, they're going to resent the hell out of you. They're going to resent. You want to hear? I think they're going to resent the absolute fuck out of you because their father is showing up on Tuesday and Thursday. He's there monthly. He's doing the hard work. See, many women complain of high value men of just being a check and not being there. You got the whole goddamn man even afterwards, and you're too fucking blind to see it. You took their father out of the household for a little bit of money, for a little bit of money, for a little bit of money. You're not
He
rich
should.
for a little bit of money. And you didn't discuss this up front, ma'am. You didn't go into it saying, hey, man, I need you to carry all the bills. You need to pay all this stuff. You did this afterwards. Good
I
for
know.
you. Get the fuck off my phone. I cannot stand women like you.
I'm not gonna lie. This is up there with the craziest videos I've ever reacted to. The most wild. This woman is insane. I mean, how do you really expect for men to hear this and them to be fond of marriage? How do you expect men to hear this and them actually want to start a family? And then when they're so guarded and they're picky, these are the reasons why. This man went into this marriage saying vows, uttering vows that he had a good chance of upholding. He had the chance of upholding those vows, and he did. This woman comes in, has the same vows, and it's easily broken on one of the things you're supposed to agree on. And of course, that is for rich or for poor. Now, what's funny is this woman is working now, providing for her daughters, paying the same home, and doing everything that she didn't do in the marriage before. She's doing now. She just doesn't have a man, and now all the responsibility is on her. Where was the same vehement attitude when your husband was down? You see, because if you would have put in this same work when your husband was down, maybe you guys could have stayed afloat for a good amount of time where he can get his stuff together. He can get his stuff together. You're holding it down. He gets back up on his feet. He does what he needs to do. Right? Where's the partnership in that? Where's the part? Because all women talk about is they want to have a partnership. Where's the partnership in that? Where's your side holding down the fort? I'm expecting a woman that really loves her husband to say, you know what? Even though I'm not going to be working, I shouldn't be working, I'm going to work to keep the family afloat. And to be honest, I probably even said the wrong thing right there. Listen, women aren't obligated not to work. Everyone is obligated to work. So I'll take that back. Everyone is obligated to work, especially in this day and age. With all the equality going around, everyone should work. But for the man to decide that he is going to have his woman not work and keep her at home, if she decided that she needed to step back into the workforce to support her husband, we would look at that as something that should be given some type of credit, right? This would be a great story. This woman held this man down when he was on his last, got him afloat or kept him afloat, and then was able to create something successful from that. But this one right here is just completely selfish. She doesn't even realize that she had a great person sitting there. And even now to this day, this man is still providing for his children and seeing them often and doing things outside of a court system. Doing more. Very vindictive. Selfish. It's insane, man. But I want everyone to please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. Head over to Kevin Samuel's channel to keep the Godfather's name alive. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.